Lamar Jackson is the closest thing that we will ever see to a perfect quarterback in the NFL. He can throw the ball like Tom Brady, and he can run that thing like he's prime Barry Sanders. He is clearly the most talented quarterback to ever put his hands on the football. But if you tell an old head this, they'll think that it's 2004, and they'll say that Michael Vick is the most talented quarterback ever. And the fact that Lamar Jackson continues to get compared to Michael Vick is outrageous, because Michael Vick was nowhere near the talent that Lamar Jackson is. Lamar is fourth all time and career passer rating, fourth all time in NFL history in that department. Michael Vick has a career completion percentage of 56%. Lamar completes 64% of his passes throughout this point in his career. And Michael Vick has never thrown more than 21 touchdowns in the season, when Lamar is going 41-4 touchdown to interceptions. Aaron Rodgers is the closest thing to what Lamar Jackson is. He essentially is Aaron Rodgers on crack, because he's putting up Aaron Rodgers levels of efficiency. To throw 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions is something that we only have seen prime Aaron Rodgers pull off. Michael Vick was nowhere near the passer that Lamar Jackson is. Lamar Jackson surpassed Michael Vick in his second season when he won his first ever MVP. Michael Vick is a legend. I'm not making this segment to take anything away from what Michael Vick was for his time and for his era. But what I am saying is that it's no longer 2004 and 2005. It's 2025. And you are being incredibly biased if you are going to try to justify Michael Vick being more talented than Lamar when the numbers say otherwise. And you're being a little bit disingenuous, because Lamar is a 2-time MVP, a 3-time first-team All-Pro. Those are accolades that Michael Vick never had. And if you watch the film, it's pretty obvious that Lamar Jackson, by far, not only is more talented than what Michael Vick ever was, but he's the most talented quarterback that the NFL has ever seen. This is what you will get if you are creating a quarterback in Madden and you maxed out his stats with 99 everything, 99 speed, 99 throw power, 99 accuracy. That essentially is what Lamar Jackson is. Lamar Jackson, when he has started a full season, has never won less than 11 games. He only has lost 2 times to the NFC Conference. Michael Vick was nowhere as dominant as what Lamar Jackson has been. And even Michael Vick has came out and said several times that Lamar Jackson is a way better player than what he ever was. But when you talk to folks that grew up watching football as a kid and their generation, they're always going to be biased to the guys that they grew up watching. It's kind of like when you ask people who are the best rappers, what's their thoughts on music right now, they're always going to say, oh, the music that's coming out now is trash. Back in my day, boy, y'all ain't know about DMX. Y'all ain't know about Jay-Z. Boy, y'all ain't know about that old Kanye West, that college dropout Kanye West. Like, okay, we get it, Grandpa. Your generation was great. But this new generation is far better than anything that you watch growing up as a kid. And if you got 2 functioning eyes and you don't need glasses or contacts, it's not too hard to see that Lamar Jackson is more talented than what Michael Vick was. What Lamar Jackson has done in less than a decade has surpassed what Michael Vick did throughout the entirety of his 13-year career, not even included when he missed 2 years when he was incarcerated. I'm not hating on Michael Vick. I once again want to reiterate this. Michael Vick is a legend to me. He's in my Hall of Fame. He's in a bunch of people's Hall of Fames. He definitely is in the Madden Hall of Fame for sure. He definitely is one of the most gifted quarterbacks ever. But he's nowhere on par with what Lamar Jackson is. you just are being naive or you're just being ignorant if you're going to sit here and lie and say that Michael Vick is more talented than Lamar when Lamar is slinging that football at a rate and a level of efficiency that we've never seen a dual threat quarterback be able to throw the football with. He has the fourth highest career pass rating in the history of this league right now, and he still has way more years to go. There will never be a quarterback that comes close to what Lamar Jackson is. This dude is as close to perfection as what it gets from a talent standpoint at quarterback, and eventually he will be able to put it all together and win a Super Bowl. But we got to stop comparing Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick when Lamar is in a completely different weight class than what Michael Vick was. Michael Vick was never the passer that Lamar Jackson was. His best season passing came in 2010 under Andy Reid when he had 21 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Lamar was already having those kinds of seasons as soon as he entered year 2 in the league. There's something called the theory of evolution. You know how scientists claim that we started from apes and then we evolved into what we are now as humans? Michael Vick crawled so Lamar Jackson could run. He definitely paved the way for a guy like Lamar Jackson to be what he is. And obviously Lamar Jackson was influenced by Michael Vick, by his playing style, but he also is just far better throwing the ball than what Michael Vick is. And it just is outrageous that you have a bunch of these old heads in the barbershop that want to come at you and say, man, nah, Lamar Jackson ain't better than Michael Vick. Lamar Jackson ain't better than Michael Vick. But probably Michael Vick was something. Michael Vick, when he was playing for the Falcons, boy, he was a problem. We get that. But Lamar Jackson is an even bigger problem. Lamar Jackson is as big as a problem as what stopping the tush push is. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Vick completing 52% of his passes in the season. Lamar Jackson never did that. Come on now. Let's give credit when credit is due. Stop living in 2004. And I need you old heads to get caught up to 20 years in the present and accept that when you watch Lamar Jackson, number 8, step on that field every Sunday, history is being made. Lamar Jackson makes history every time he plays. Literally, he breaks some kind of stat every time he's on the field. Let's admire the greatness of Michael Vick, but also admire that Lamar Jackson is in a completely different stratosphere than what Michael Vick ever was.